Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Corona, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Randy Johnson is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
Tonight for Seattle, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. In his career, Taylor has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop. Johnson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One and one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Brad Vick, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Diego Corona.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Digging in, Archie Chan, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chan is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
So digging in now, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Taylor is up with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Robinson Cano, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Cano waits on the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
So striding forward now, Hunter Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cox. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, number 3. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch on its way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Walker, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
That's inside. 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive
Batting
alignment.
fifth.
And let's
The second
focus on the
baseman,
captain of the
number
defense,
2.
Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now batting, number 2. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Proud's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
30.
Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, number 30, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 account than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
At the plate, Gary Cox. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, catcher.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Corona. And looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
1-0 the count. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Three runs already home here. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. We've played 2 full. Houston leads this one 3-0.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Nick Hughes.
First pitch on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Gabriel Guerrero. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Hernandez. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Hernandez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Chan. And the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Lee.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So far this season, Lee is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, number 3. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In there, 1-2 now. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, number 2, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, number 30. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 44 home runs and 141 runs batted in. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Uh-oh, he missed it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Striding in once again, Gary Cox. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cox has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Diego Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Stopped on the slide by Cano. Safe. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
Now batting.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
David Rollins is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
David Rollins.
Archie Chan will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Cox over at second. Corona at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. It's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the
baseman.
wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Popped him up. Corona is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. On the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Seattle. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez has it in his tracks. One away.
Now batting.
Final line there
Number
for the
3.
Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Stepping up to the plate, Nate Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there.
Number 2.
This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box now, number 2, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Boy, it looked like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it
Now
hit by
batting,
pitch, and
number
a single
30.
to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Standing in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, David Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
He must have been sitting fastball right there, because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
The 2-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Gary Cox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Two out, bases loaded. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Ball 2.
2-0. The 2-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three and two now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop
Diego.
digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Ready once again, Archie Chan. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Fouled away. One and two now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Three-two pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez shading to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. The Astros lead it 10-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks,
Seattle,
Heidi.
The first baseman, Nick McHugh.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into very shallow right. Lee moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. At the plate, Gabriel Guerrero. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready for another chance? Hernandez 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
In now the Mariners DH, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Astros on top, 10-0. Carson Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Smith.
So striding in, Michael Lee. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and a ball, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Standing in, Nate Walker. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, number 2. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
All even now, 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him as the blowout continues.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Number 30.
In now, number 30. And he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2 out, nobody on. To his left, McHugh, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Astros lead this one 12-0. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
1.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's popped up. Number 3 is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Now the 3-2 pitch. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Stepping in, Hunter Dozier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Trout is off of first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
David Lee.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Into the box now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's
Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
The 2-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in
Now
at first
batting,
for the second out of the
catcher,
inning.
Diego Corona.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Diego Corona coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now. Archie Chan would be next. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping in, Archie Chan, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A pause and the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit well again down the right field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 37 on the year as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, number 3. Thus he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Guerrero moving forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0. Count. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 2.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 2. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 15-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Nick McHugh, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Gabriel Guerrero, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home misses down below the knees. None out, runners at first and second. Strike taken up in the zone. The 2-1 is laid off for ball number 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Boy, Dero,
Number
we're looking
7.
at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Trey Turner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Inside and low, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners forced to settle for one. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The Astros on top, 15-1. Dominic Leone comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Leone.
Into the box now, number 30. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Number 30.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The 2-1 home. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the 2-2. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez moving to his left. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Lee, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Sliced hard on the ground. McHugh scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Ready to take his hacks again, Archie Chan, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros lead it 16-1. Eddie Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Astros, number 27, Eddie Farmer.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Farmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for
Something
Seattle,
to be said for home
the third
cooking,
baseman,
apparently, as you get a look at our
Hunter.
line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. In now, Hunter, Dozier. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low, 3-0. Yadier Molina would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Seattle, and as you can see, they are way behind. Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Michael Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he battled to get it to a
Now
3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Settling in now, Nate Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On, he pops it up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, number 2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Cutter low, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Striding in for Houston, number 30, and their runners at the corners now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
From the stretch. Now it's 2-0.
No strike.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Danny Farquhar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 40, Danny Farquhar.
Gary Cox will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next to the Astros, the catcher, Diego.
Next up for the Astros, Diego Corona. First offering on its way.
Yep.
A ball and no strikes.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back on it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 41st home run of the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch here is a bit high. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 home. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 22-1. Digging in now, Nick McHugh.
Leading off for the Mariners, the first baseman, Nick McHugh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, right fielder, Gabriel Guerrero.
Next for Seattle, Gabriel Guerrero. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are
Now
two down.
Number 7.
Stepping into the box, Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hit hard back up the middle. Walker is right there. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
22-1 this evening. The Houston Astros win for the 106th time, most in the division. Randy Johnson gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Brad Vick struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.